Hey guys, what's going on? Just so you know, this is just a scrim tonight. So at the moment I'm just going to be a natural observer. I'm not going to do too much casting as such, just so at least then both teams can have a little look at what they've been doing, anything that they can change, stuff like that. So it's not going to be too much talking on my part for this one, but my first proper cast will be Friday for Ghost Operators Black Squad. So my observation so far, it was a cagey start. The Ghost War Operators got the first kill, however it's starting to be a little bit of a stalemate at the minute. However, Ghost War have started to gain control of the right hand side. As you can see with the blue team, they do have the high ground, but I don't think that they are aware of the guy on the far right, so that could become a problem if Shoot isn't aware of it. But he's just covering his base by planting that mine. There goes down the tech. Guardian. As you can see, they have gained the high ground, so at this point the exchange is a little bit in the advantage of Guardian Angel. He's had to put it out. Say the blue team had a good start, however, not being solely ready for that push in that building. That was the crucial stage where they both teamed up, and that was that. There's not a lot you can do here. Good start. So, like I've said, I'm just going to use this so the teams can just gather a little bit of intel. I'm not going to do much casting on this tonight. This is more research so the two teams can have a look back, see what they can maybe correct, what to change, different strategies. So I will be zoomed out a little bit more than what I would normally be, but it just allows both teams to see what they're doing compared to both teams, how each other kind of like counteracting each other. But I am super excited for my first proper cast on Friday, so do check that one out when it goes live. Looks like both teams are going to try and take the same ground, so this could get quite intense if they're not careful. A very important pickup that was. Well played. Now will Andreas be... Yes, he's covering that pickup now, which is good. I'm going to jump in behind Heimdall just to see what's going on there. There's a bit of a stalemate at the minute. Very good teamwork on that one. The fact that they didn't just run as an individual as soon as they knew he was isolated, they've all congregated together. So to me that's good. a lot that can go on there. So at the moment, as you can see, Ghost SWAT operators are currently on a leading 2-0. So currently this is a scrim for the Ghost War League. Both teams have a match in their league this week. In case you're not aware, go check out ghostwarleague.com if you want to have a look at the schedules for this week. I know teams are currently looking for and organising their matches on the Discord chat. So if you're not already a part of that, try and get yourself in there so then you can find out when the matches are and when they'll be streamed and who will be streaming them, because all the information will be logged down there. One observation I have noticed from the from both teams really, but this is more for the Blues, the fact that their pushing down bottom hasn't been necessarily working. They could try and maybe mix it up, go up top, try and get the high ground a little bit, and stop, as you can see, Hendel from then wrapping round to have one person on watching the flank. But like I say, this will end up becoming a very interesting scenario that's about to happen here. Doesn't look like it's going to be a massive fight at the minute. Nades gets Guardian Angel. Again, they're slightly isolating themselves. However, Jensen have backed off together and they're trying to help each other. Ooh, Jensen, that's a risky push. As you can see there, he's got the kill. Now Hendel knows he's got one above him. Nicely done. It's now a 3-on-2. Jensen should have heard that drop. I don't think he has. Hendel getting away with his life there is equally as important. He'll shoot here, we get the revive. Nicely done. Dead would not have liked that. I know I wouldn't. Now, the scout's doing the right thing, backing off, allowing her, giving info to Jensen. On the information at Tom, because that's certainly what it looks like. However, Hendel is not expecting shoots to be trying to push underneath him though, so that could be a scenario that could play out and the tide could change, all because of Hendel not in position. So he does need to be aware of that one. But Tom's doing the right thing. They're both covering the left and the right, so there's not a lot Jensen could do. He knows he's on the drone. He's trying to bait him out. That was a good bait. He knew roughly where he was. He made Jensen think, right, I'm going to push him. Smart play. And now the shooter's given his position away. He knows where he is. Oh, beautiful kill. It's a 1v1. Oh, and shoots.
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
It didn't have to be a push like that. On that one, you came in at separate times. You should have tried to push together as a team. So that's down to coordination. But again, that's what these scrims are here for you to learn. Because like I say, I'm learning myself using well, I'm used to saying Codcaster because I used to do a lot of Call of Duty tournaments myself. The Shoutcaster mode. So yeah. And that was really well finished, as you can see here. If you go on this actual person, you can watch what we're doing via the drone. Let's see if he picks up anybody.
Got a possible fix on the enemy.
He's pretty much pinged everyone up, which is good. Now the mortar drone's going to say, right, I'm going to stop you getting to where you need to be. Or at least he should do. That doesn't stop the middle push. As you can see there, Jensen's trying to take down Hendel. Banzy's trying to help him out. Oh, Jensen has to get away with his life. So you can see the toxic drones just trying to push both teams back. However, it's not really done much for Ghost War Operator's team, but it did push the blue team's position a little bit further back. However, does Tom know he's got a flanker there? This could be an interesting move here from Guardian. But is Tom aware of it? That's the question. We'll hop on board, try and hop on board with Tom. He's using the scout drone, just try and find where people are. But as you can see, Guardian Angel's still in this position. So he's gathering good data. So he should by now know where Guardian Angel is, which is why he's watching the back. You've got Bamsdy, Andreas, however you would like to us to shoutcast your name. They're both trying to watch Guardian on the flank, however now the Blues team's toxic drone comes into play and has to push the Reds back into the town. And that's given Guardian a little bit of respite. He'll give back comms to the team saying, look, push back, which is good. That's what it's designed for. It's not necessarily just to kill, neither is the mortar. You can use it to stop running routes or whatever, which is how he's used it on that. He's pushed the Reds back. And at this moment in time, it is a little bit of a stalemate. Both teams scouting each other out, trying to find out where each team is. So you can see on the drone, just trying to get as much detail as you can. Thank you, Cod Whistle, for the follow. Much appreciated. Do check out the stream when it officially goes live for the main live stream on Friday. Times will be in the Discord chat right now. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Team's killing himself. That's not a good idea. Now Jensen's got to push back. He should be able to pick up his teammate. While this is the perfect chance for the Reds to try and wrap around when the team is not necessarily watching, which is what's happening exactly that. Hemdell is pushing up. I don't know if he's aware. I think he was trying to ping this building here. He thinks he's in there. However, he's not in that building. Oh, what a shot by Nate. Dropping Jensen.
Enemy drone overhead.
Grenade! Watch out!
Now, as you can see, Jensen doing the right thing. He's playing his life, trying to allow his teammates to recover, get themselves back into the game. As you can see, Pee-wee, PPP Deads had to just back out of there because of the toxic cloud, but he does see nades.
Grenade! Grenade! Frag out, come on, stop, bitches!
Now, because of that chance, as you can see, Hendel and all that to try and wrap it around and try and isolate Jensen. Because we've already done a good job at isolating Deads. And that's all because of this push. Jensen's just dropped Handel, who tried to be a little bit too aggressive, and that's given him don't shoot the chance to pick up. He can do this, but he's got loads of time. Andreas is going for Deads. He doesn't know he's above him. Costly mistake that was, trying to he's deliberately isolated himself, but the move didn't pay off, unfortunately. Now it was in favour of the Reds. It's now, tide has turned, and it's now in favour of the Blues. Because as you can see, it's a 4v1. And I'm going to stay on board with Tom. Because he's the last man alive to see what he can do. And as you can see, it's now 2 rounds apiece. Now, in my opinion on that one, the Reds, once they started getting a few kills, they became a little bit disfragmented, splitting up a little bit too much, and because of that, they were getting individual kills, while the Alpha team was staying together, and because of that, they could in a sense, take you out a lot more quicker, and they're staying together and they were able to cover each other's backs. So it's something for you to think. It is a risk, but again, sometimes you've got to take that risk. But unfortunately, on that occasion, it didn't pay off. So as you can see, the scout drone from Please Don't Shoot, just trying to get a little bit of intel. As you can see, Andreas is sitting at the back, so he could come into play later on in the match. I don't know if he's here or not. But Hamdal, he's been very aggressive. This could become a very decisive moment if Hemdal gets in the right position. However, if he's not careful, he could become isolated in a 3v1 situation, because as you can see, Jensen is wrapping round. So we'll jump on board with Jensen just to see what he's seeing, what he's thinking. Huge kill. So that's making Hemdal aware that people were trying to push him. Now Please Don't Shoot's gotten trapped pretty much. Even though if he really wanted to, he can push out, because he's got a teammate behind him in that window. However, if he does jump out on that side, Jensen could be there for the trade. So he does have to be careful here with oh, huge kill on Tom, that lovely grenade. Tom really wanted to jump out that window. See what Jensen's up to. So as you can see, he's trying to cover this window in case they try and jump out the back. But because as you can see, due to the toxic drone, they've got to get out of that mist, or else their life soon does deteriorate. Because just to make you guys aware, in the Ghost War League there are no ammo or regen crates, so what you have in the battlefield, you have in the battlefield, so you can't just go running about shooting your gun and then restopping. You have none of that. So this is why within the Ghost War League it does get a little bit tactical. It's not all run and gun. I'm hearing pings left, right and centre, and I don't know where these are sailing from. Oh.
We've got an enemy active. Taking heavy fire.
Now, as you've seen there, he used that smoke drone to his advantage, lured him out,
Drone airborne.
which was a very smart play by the team. And it is currently advantage Bravo. Beautiful shot there by Guardian. Just
Access
teed him
point
off.
established.
It's
Get on
now a
that terminal.
2v2. And as you can see now, Guardian is wrapping around. It allows Please Don't Shoot to maybe get the regen. Let's see what it looks like from down here. It looks pretty safe to me. Both teams currently got their own drones out. He's got to come off that pretty quickly. He knows he's going to get challenged any second. Oh, nice double kill by Jensen. Beautiful. Now that's what they need to do. They need to work together to get the kills. Because if he went out individually, that might have been a whole different situation. But the fact of the matter was, they jumped out. Yes, they didn't go exactly together, but the point was they were split. So the guy couldn't just shoot one person straight off the bat. He had to choose. He had to make a choice. And that is a good move. Sometimes the person's just a little bit stronger, a little bit got more reactions. That's just the way it goes. But again, that was the right thing to do. Oh, I'm going to stay on board, see where he sends his drone off to. Yep. So it looks like Bravo again trying to push the town. The scout drone should pick that up, give him the information to the team, and as you can see, the gas. No, it's the mortar drone actually. See where he decides to drop this. Now that's a smart play. Yes, he's not trying to push or try and get the kill. He's trying to block a running route. And that's why I was saying to you before, it's not all a case of trying to get the kill with the mortar drone, it's blocking a run to allow yourself to push up. And that's exactly what's happened. It's allowed Jensen and Please Don't Shoot to push up into their respective place. And this is where Andreas is trying to get his team a little bit of ground back. But as you can see, Tom and Hemdall on Bravo team are trying to wrap round the far left of the Alpha team spawn. So if Please Don't Shoot isn't careful, they could get flanked. So it's something that they do need to be aware of. And you can see getting shots on. Oh. I see Jensen. Hemdall's view. He knows Deads is up there. He could physically see him there because Deads has just been using his binos to find Hemdall, which is why Hemdall's now had to move across. And because of this, it's starting to get a little bit cagey. Dead's trying to take out the drone. he'd already dropped his smokes, well, sorry, his toxic gas, so he could go into the building just to get a little bit of intel, which is good. And just in case you're aware, on the Ghost War League they do have to have a delay of now 2 minutes. On the very first stream by Reloads it was 5 minutes, but after a review by the administration it became 1 minute. And that's a very good flank there by Hemdo. Hemdo's just thinking, where should I go? Now this is good by nades if you're having a look. However, Guardian Angel was watching. Smart play. As you can see there, Guardian Angels is trying to just watch the flank here a little bit. Which is really, really smart play by him. However, he has become very isolated here and it is a 3v1. I don't know if the Reds have found him yet. Because as you can see, Hemdel's got a beautiful shot there overseeing the town. I can only assume that they've found him with the fact that there's so many. I can actually hear the team's pings, so I don't know who's pinging what. Now, the scouts try to find Guardian. Yeah, he can't do much. As you can see, Andreas, Hendel, they're just trying to block his run. There's not a lot he can do. But that, again, smart play by using the scout drone, just getting a little bit of intel, find out exactly where he was. That allowed you to gain access to the uplink. And because of that, you had to draw, he had to come out, he had to try and get that uplink. And that's fundamentally what allowed you to get that final kill. I do think the Alpha team need to change something, because similar to what happened on the first Ghost War League match a few days ago, the blue team again, they've mixed it up. They realised they were 3-0 down and they ended up mixing it up, went a different way, and they pulled it back. Yes, they didn't win in the end because they were up against Murder 1, which is a really good team, but they just were able just to close that out just a little bit better. Now, this is, to me, this is a little bit different because the Alpha team weren't as aggressive last time, and this is going to be huge. Lovely play by Nades, and he's even a recruit. Oh. Got 2 recruits now. Oh, actually, yes. I was thinking there that I was looking at the blue team, but yes, they are both recruits. please don't shoot is very, very isolated. When we jump on board with Pendal, but there's going to be a very close challenge going on here. He doesn't know he's backed off, however. Gets the kill, makes it a 4v2. Did down there, the steering high, back to the steering and rails car. Whether it's a quick pickup because of the new operator dock. Unfortunately, he can't get a second. He's getting the pickup. Depends on how you see that. For me, I like to be aggressive. I would have put the toxic drone at the back to force them to come forward, but that's just me. Because then they have to come forward, they have to come out of cover, and that gives you the opportunity to attack them. However, on this occasion he did it for defense, so he dropped it on the opposite side, so they had to back off. So everybody plays their strategy differently. Guardian Angel did it as a defensive strategy. Other people might have done it as an offensive. Nice kill there, like, get out of the fight. Certainly does. Very nicely done. Very smart play. Now the question will be, what will the Bravo team do? Will they just have one person sitting and watching Guardian? But as you can see, that is not happening. Well done. That was very good play there by both teams. Guardian Angel unfortunately just didn't quite get out the way at that final kill. But he did an amazing job to play his life. He got the kill, he dropped further back, allowed him to regroup, and in that, to me, he's aware of what's going on. Just unfortunately, sometimes you just can't help it. There's just no way he could have got out of that. But well played to him, and well played to Bravo for ice pinning them into a specific area. So if one died, the other one got the kill. That's what needs to happen. Again, drone's getting taken down very, very quickly. At the minute, Bravo team, for me, are a little bit isolated. However, they've got each other's cut-offs. Because he made, I think, Binoing just looking down the lane. There was the toxic drone. Bravo. I think Bravo are having a shout. Tom going to get a little bit of action here, so I'll jump on board with him. I don't think he knows Jensen's there. Jensen should see Tom. Nicely done. Now, what Andreas is doing here is just covering their backs. Here comes Hendo, he's trying to come wrap around, trying to get Jensen. However, I think Jensen's smart enough just to back himself out, play his life. Which is exactly what he's done. Very smart play. Nice. Now that was a very important kill in my opinion. Please don't shoot gets a second. Andreas knows roughly where he is. Personally, I would drop back a little bit further back, so it forces Andreas to come forward, but he hasn't. Andreas has got to stay in. And this is really a no-win situation. Not a nice place to be in. The team trying to give him pointers. Sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're not. Now he's got to be careful because as you can see there, his feet might be sticking out. So they might gain intel there. As you can see, please don't shoot. And that's what needed to happen. The coordinated that attack to flush him out, he had to come out as soon as that grenade was done, and the other two were by that doorway ready for that to happen. So for those that are just perhaps tuning in, welcome to our Ghost War scrim. Because these teams are looking to play in the D-League, because I know for a fact at the moment the Bravo team, they're looking to play their first match on Saturday. I don't know about the Alpha team, when are they due to play. However, if you join into the Discord chat on Ghost War League, you will find the discussions and everything on when the teams will take place, their matches, because schedules are still being taken place. Now that was an interesting play there by the Bravo. What they've done there is stopping the Alpha team using their drones for a little bit, so it allows them to get a little bit further into the map without any knowledge from the opposition of where things are. Andreas was just trying to take out that drone. Got Tom here, just trying to be careful of the wraparound. Now, I don't think they are aware of this wraparound by Jensen. What a move this could be. What a move this could be. They have no idea. No idea. So he might not have seen what Tom was doing, but he's in a very good position, as you can see, to push if it needs be. However, there is a drone behind him, so he should get marked up. He should, but it doesn't look like he did. But by the looks of things, they are aware he's there, because they're wrapping around. This is going to be a very, very strong pinch on Jensen here. For me personally, I would drop from Tom. I would drop this on Jensen's right, so he has to push. But it doesn't matter. Jensen's pushing anyway. He's going. Nades will realise very shortly because he should have just become disrupted, because he should be in the range. Yep, he's disrupted, so he does know Jensen is nearby. Doesn't necessarily know it's Jensen, he just knows it's a disruptor. Because of that, Bravo team are pushing back, and the Alpha team are starting to take the advantage in this map. However, the way that Bravo have fallen back, they've got the higher ground. Because if we have a look here, they have the lanes. So as you can see here, they've got that lane covered. Tom's trying to get across here and looking across there. Because I do think he's aware that Guardian Angel is over there. However, if he drops this toxic gas, Tom may have to move. Now Tom is starting to move a little bit forward. Here comes the toxic gas. Tom's got to make a move for it. He's going to rotate into the church. He's doing that, so he's keeping out the way. He's not being necessarily seen, which is a good move. However, Bravo team are trying to hold together, trying to be close together, working as a team. At the minute, the Alpha team are very, very split, and because of that, it could be negative to their gameplay. Because bear in mind, if I am not mistaken, whoever wins this round wins the map. Okay? So do bear that in mind. Now here's the thing. They are so focused right now on Deeds and Angel, they have no idea about Jensen all the way over there. He's going to play a huge part in this match later on, so don't forget about him. But in the meantime, we'll just focus on this fight. I don't like that push. Nade's gone out the map. Game over. Again, on that one there, the Bravo team was so focused on the kill, they forgot all about the objective. But like I say, on that one, that final round, it was a good start by the Alpha team, in my opinion. However, towards the end, they started to get a little bit disfragment. And because of that, it allowed the Bravo team to come back into it, especially them last two kills. Now, I don't know what's going to happen now, if we're going to play another match, because I do believe I have a couple of players. So I do believe they're trying to rotate around. So don't go anywhere for the time being, because I do believe there's going to be another map. Because at the moment all the teams aren't necessarily having 4 people on the roster that can have up to 6. However, as you can see there, the Bravo team is starting to leave. Yep. So by the looks of things, it is becoming the game over. So if that is the case, the stream will end. I will just get confirmation of this very soon. Because at the minute the teams won't be sure what's going on. So, just as I say, this is just a scrim, so teams are going to be trying different strats. Some things will work, some things won't. This is all what scrims are about. So, as a few people who are posting up messages after watching that match, quite right, adapt and overcome. So, end of the day, sometimes it doesn't matter if you win or lose, every game is a learning curve. You can't know what you've done right or wrong until you've played it. Other than that, I'd like to thank you for watching this scrim. There will be a lot more content coming up in the very near future. Like I say, I was just being a little bit of an observant. I wasn't properly casting this match, because this was given the teams a little bit of an insight and an overview of how their strategies were playing out compared to each other. So at least then both teams had a good idea what was going on. I wasn't trying to get focused on one person. However, when it does come to actual casting on Friday, that will change. Other than that, I thank you both teams for turning out for this scrim. Thank you for the privilege of being able to observe this match, and I will see you all in the next stream. Stay tuned for then. Good night.